ELI 5. How is masking for autistic people different from impulse control? No hate towards autistic folks, just trying to understand. How is masking different from impulse control? If you can temporarily act like you are neurotypical, how is that different from the impulse control everyone learns as they grow up? Is masking painful, or does it just feel awkward? Can you choose when to mask, or is it more second nature? I don't know if you speak a foreign language, but for anyone bilingual, like me, it's a fantastic analogy. I'm also autistic. I'm fluent in a second language. I can work day to day in it, I have friends who I only speak to in it, I can do admin in it. I speak it very well, and my accent isn't strong at all. But no matter how good I am at my second language, it's never going to be my native language. It's never going to feel as comfortable as English. I'm never going to speak entirely without an accent. I'll always make occasional dumb mistakes. I'll always be a foreigner. People will always clock that I'm not quite there. I'm also, even as someone very fluent, always at risk of being completely caught out by a new topic of conversation and realizing I actually don't know any of this vocabulary. When I'm tired, when I'm grumpy, when I'm frustrated or angry, when the lady at the bureaucrat's office is giving you the fucking runaround and you need to go all Karen to sort it out. Doing it all in your second language is always going to be more tiring and harder than in your native language. It's always going to require more thought, more brain power, more chance of miscommunication, more I can't quite get them to understand what I want to say, and more ugh, this would just be so much easier in English. There will always be that a feeling of switching back into your native language at the end of the day. You'll always feel smarter in it, more easily able to express what you mean, have a greater range of synonyms and ways to express the same thought, have, in many cases, a greater shared cultural background and understanding with people who speak the same language as you. Masking is like speaking a foreign language. Some people aren't very good at it. Some people are really good at it. But no matter how good you are at it, it'll never be home. Edit. Firstly, I'm touched by how many people this has resonated with. Thank you so much for your kind words and DMs. Secondly, as commenters have pointed out, this analogy is based on people who learn their L2 after the critical childhood acquisition phase. Early L2 acquisition and extended immersion can indeed result in true multilingualism and equal comfort across 2 or more languages. Masking, sadly, doesn't work like that. People have also said this explains masking, but doesn't draw out the distinction. Impulse control is modifying your response to a one-off thing, and usually implies wanting to do one thing, but you should do another. Masking is different in 2 ways. Firstly, it's constant. It's every interaction being in that foreign language. But more crucially, it's different to impulse control in that, when masking, the way you instinctively want to do something versus the way you're expected to do it are morally equivalent to each other. But you're still expected to do it the less comfortable way anyway. Just like hola isn't inherently better or more virtuous than hello, it's just a different language. And no matter how hard you try, Parisian waiters will still look down their noses at you in disgust if you mispronounce bonjour. I love David Sedaris' essay about moving to Paris when he only had a rudimentary knowledge of the language. His French friends tended to treat him as somewhat simple-minded because they always had to use simple language when they spoke to him. Sedaris wrote that he yearned to tell his friends that he was actually an intelligent human and would someday be able to explain his sophisticated thoughts when he learned the language. But at the time, the only way to say that was, "Me talk pretty one day."